Hey everybody, Colin here, and wanted to give you this market update. So, you would have seen from my last video where we talked about Bitcoin getting what was called a dead cat bounce. Basically, you go so low, you go way into oversold territory that it's inevitable you have to make a good bounce. And that is what happened here. I said to look out for the rejection. I was looking up at this level around 46.4. We were a little short, just over 45,000. But as you can see, that 50 moving average here on the 4 hour kept us down as well. That's also the equivalent of the 200 moving average as well on the daily chart. And if you notice though, when we came back down, we plummeted very quickly from 45,000 all the way down to 40,000, and we came down and exactly hit this support line. Now remember, this was resistance previously, right? When we broke out of this resistance, this descending resistance trend line, when we broke out of it, look, now we've come down. Hopefully we can confirm support here. That still remains to be seen. Remember, my overall target was somewhere around 37 to 38,000. So we're not out of the woods yet. We got to see, what the bulls are deciding to do. If they're going to let the bears push them around a little bit more and come down a bit further, or are they going to try to push this thing higher as soon as possible? Only time will tell. In the meantime, we're preparing for either scenario. All right. So that's what's happening. A lot of stuff going on in the news, obviously, but that is Bitcoin. Something you should watch out for is Tezos, right? I posted a video on Tezos a long time ago about Tezos's breakout, and as you can see, it's been doing some pretty big things here. I mean, it took a plummet from $6 down to $3.90, came right back up, went all the way to $8, right, which is the previous high, and then it plummeted from $8 all the way down to $4.50, and now it came right back up again to over $7.50. So since that Bitcoin dump, right, Tezos ran right back up 60%. All right, so that's showing a lot of strength right now for Tezos in terms of a move. So you got to watch out for that. We're above the zero level on the MACD, so that's still bullish. We had a strong cross up on the stochastic, and we're still above 50 right now as well. We're still above this level and above this level on the RSI. So you got to watch it for Tezos, because let's draw a horizontal line here, and if we break above this thing, you know how we take our measured move, right? From the top, from the neckline to the bottom of the cup. Let me take off the extension here, and then we just put that up to the top. And if that were to actually play out, guys, we could be looking at a $13 Tezos. Okay, coming out of this breakout here, because look, this cup is enormous, right? And every time we take a hard plummet, the bulls for Tezos are buying it right back up and sending the price right back up. So this is big stuff, and Tezos is about to it's trying to make a new all-time high here, and as the saying goes, show me a new high and I'll show you a buy. So that's what we're looking at for Tezos. Keep an eye on that. Keep your eyes peeled, because that could mean some serious fireworks. So, like I said, in the meantime, just giving you that update on Bitcoin. Like I said, we're still watching to see what's happening here. Are we going to come back up and get rejected by this line and see further downside? It's very possible. But time will tell here. But at least on the daily time frame, I mean the bigger time frames, right? At least on the daily time frame, we've already come from overbought territory. We're very close to getting back into the oversold territory, which is good. That normally starts to give us a little push up. On the weekly, we are also nice and comfortable back down here in this area on the weekly versus being so overbought. When we were up in these areas, you know, this is just anything that's up in the 90s in the RSI, guys, you need to get out. You know, even if it pushes up a little bit more, you know, especially on a going down, and then you start to see that weekly divergence like we did here. We posted a higher high but a lower high here, and we're still overbought big time. I mean, these were the signs all along, right? All along. So just watch out for that. You can't stay in a trade, guys, that is so overbought. You know, it's just not smart to do. All right, so that's what we're looking at for the Bitcoin price, and watch out for that for the Tezos price. For those of you that were watching Fetch, and this is Fetch BTC, you can see Fetch so far is still looking strong, guys. Right? We talked about this. I talked about this in my last video. I said even though all this stuff is happening with Bitcoin, Fetch is looking very strong, and I gave you the reasons why. You can go ahead and check that video out. Getting some resistance here, and why do you think that is? Look left. See, we got a lot of confluence here. This, first of all, look at this candle. I mean, that massive rejection. Look at how that was bought up from here. I mean, let's measure this thing. That's amazing how much that was bought up. 227%, you know, in 1 week, in terms of it dumped down really hard and then just came flying right back up, right? So this, obviously, that little area is significant. You also see it in this candle. You see it in this candle, this candle, this. So at least 4 or 5 candles, guys. So that's why we are also getting multiple weekly candles over here with this kind of resistance, because it was major support before as well. And I would not be surprised once we catch our ground after this, we head back up, we head up to the 2-3 level. That is my take profit target up here. So Fetch still looking strong. Of course, the week is not over yet, so it's not over till it's over. We're keeping our eyes peeled, but once we, I think, close above this level, that's still a very good sign for Fetch. And of course, in this chart, we are taking profits in Bitcoin, guys, and we know where Bitcoin is ultimately headed. Gold 2.0. So we're taking profits in Bitcoin. So look out for that for Fetch. I apologize about the background noise, but when you got 3 kids running around the house, that's what happens. I still want to get this information out to you. So guys, okay, until next time, have a fantastic day, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you all on the next video. Give it a like, a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share it with somebody that you think can benefit from this content, as that will encourage me to continue putting out this kind of content. Okay, take care, guys. Bye bye.